Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, July 4, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Chicago Cubs vs Milwaukee Brewers. The Chicago Cubs have been decent at the plate this season, as they are 15th in the majors with a .724 ops, while scoring 4.59 runs per game up to this point. Their team has been patient at the plate as they are 4th in MLB, with 301 combined walks as a team. Right fielder Seiya Suzuki has been doing decently well at the plate, as he has a .717 ops with 6 homers, 26 RBI, and 25 runs scored. Kyle Hendricks has done decently well, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 91st percentile in average exit velocity. Hendricks has 4 different pitches, with 3 of them being thrown at least 21% of the time. He faced the Brewers 4 times last season and was 0-1 in 17.2 innings and allowed 12 runs on 20 hits with 2 hit by pitches, 8 walks, and 14 strikeouts. The Milwaukee Brewers have been a terrible offensive team at this point of the season, as they are currently 27th in MLB with a .682 ops while scoring 4.19 runs per game thus far. They have been able to steal bases as they are 9th in baseball with 67 stolen bases as a team. Left fielder Christian Yelich has been doing extremely well as he has a .831 ops with 10 home runs, 41 RBI, 62 runs scored, and a 44.77 walk to strikeout ratio this year. The Brewers have a good reason to be confident heading into this game. They have won 3 of their last 4 games against the Cubs, and they have been averaging more runs per game in recent weeks. Wade Miley has been pitching well in his last few starts, and he has a better ERA than Kyle Hendricks. The Brewers' offense is averaging 6 runs per game in their last 7 games, while the Cubs' offense is averaging 4.14 runs per game in their last 6 games. The Brewers have also won 5 of their last 6 games against the Cubs. Based on these factors, I believe that the Brewers are the more likely team to win this game. I am betting on the Brewers with the money line. These starting pitchers have been doing well this season when looking at their splits, with Kyle Hendricks being 2-1 with a 1.77 ERA and a .114 batting average against in 3 road starts thus far, while Wade Miley is 3-1 with a 3.33 ERA and a .238 opposing batting average. Neither bullpen is getting hit too much as Chicago has a .239 batting average against from their bullpen this season, 14th, while Milwaukee is not too far behind, with a .243 opposing batting average out of their relievers, 18th. The under has hit in 5 of the previous 7 games against one another played at American Family Field, so go with under 9 runs in this game. New York Mets vs Arizona Diamondbacks. The Detroit Tigers have been dreadful at the plate as they are 29th in the majors with a .664 team ops while scoring 3.81 runs per game. They have been struggling a little bit more on the road this year, as in 42 games, they have a .633 ops while averaging 3.6 runs per game so far. Right fielder Zach McKinstry has been leading the dreadful lineup as he has a .244, .332, .367 line with 5 home runs, 19 RBIs, 31 runs scored, and 10 steals on 11 attempts. Tyler Alexander has been doing decently well throughout the season, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 99th percentile in walk percentage, 74th percentile in ZERA, 69th percentile in SBA, and 55th percentile in hard hit percentage. Alexander has a 5-pitch arsenal: cutter, fastball, changeup, sinker, slider, and his heater has been his best pitch, as he has a .186 batting average and a .326 slugging percentage. He faced the Rockies once last season and lost by going 3.2 innings and allowed 5 runs on 8 hits with a walk and 2 strikeouts. The Colorado Rockies have been doing decently well as they are tied with the Miami Marlins for 16th in MLB with a .720 ops while averaging 4.39 runs per game. They have been hitting extremely well at home as they have a .278, .334, .443 line while scoring 5.05 runs in their 42 games at Coors Field. Third baseman Ryan McMahon has been doing extremely well as he has a .828 ops with 12 home runs, 41 RBIs, 44 runs scored, and 4 steals on 7 tries. Tyler Alexander has been pitching very well in recent weeks, with a 0.57 ERA in his last 15.2 innings. In contrast, Jeff Criswell has been struggling in the minor leagues this year, with an ERA of 5.43. Both teams have been scoring runs lately, with the Tigers averaging 4.43 runs in their last 7 games, and the Rockies averaging 4.17 runs in their last 6 games. Based on these factors, I believe that the Tigers are the more likely team to win this game. I am betting on the Tigers with a money line. Neither bullpen has been doing well throughout the season, as Detroit is 15th in the majors with a 3.96 reliever ERA, while Colorado is 28th with a 4.95 bullpen ERA so far. These offenses have been scoring pretty well throughout their 27 games in June, as the Tigers are scoring 3.89 runs per game, while the Rockies are averaging 4.19 runs per game. Go with the over to hit, as it seems to be the better option. Philadelphia Phillies vs Tampa Bay Rays. Philadelphia is currently 1.5 games back of the final wild card spot, which is a bit of a surprise, given the fact they made it to the World Series last year. On Tuesday, the Phillies will be looking to get back into the win column, as they are starting right-hander Aaron Nola, who's 7.5 with a 4.51 ERA. In his last 5 starts, he's 3-1 with a 4.06 ERA, while in his last start against the Cubs, he was shelled as he lasted 5 innings, allowing 4 runs on 7 hits. As a pitching staff, the Phillies have a team ERA of 4.13, which ranks 15th. Tampa Bay has held first place in the AL East since the first game of the season, and they haven't looked back from there. The Rays have had so much success due to their offense, as Tampa Bay is slashing .264, .336, .462, which ranks third, and second in the majors. At home, the Rays are slashing .267, .344, .478, while against right-handers slash .260, .335, .457. Meanwhile, against Aaron Nola, Ramirez bats .222 and 9 abs, Margot bats .143 and 7 abs, while Betancourt is 0-3 and Arizarena is 0-1. Both the Tampa Bay Rays and Philadelphia Phillies are coming off of disappointing series losses. However, I believe that the Rays have the advantage in this game. Shane McClanahan will start for the Rays, and he has been very good at home this season. He has a 10-0 record and a 2.01 ERA in 12 starts at Tropicana Field. The Phillies have struggled against left-handed pitching this season, and they are 2-9 in their last 11 games against lefties. The Phillies will counter with Zach Wheeler, who has also been a good pitcher this season. However, he has not been as good on the road as he has been at home. He has a 4.4 record and a 3.74 ERA in 10 road starts. The Rays have been a good hitting team this season, and they are 22-10 in their last 32 games. Based on these factors, I believe that the Rays are the more likely team to win this game. I am betting on the Rays with the money line. Although I do expect this game to be a pitcher's duel, 7 runs are just a number I can't take the under on, as I personally like this game at 8 runs. The Rays' offense can score plenty of runs, as this season they are 49-34-4 in hitting the over, while at home are 29-14-1, which is the best over record for a home team in the majors. Philadelphia, meanwhile, is 18-24-3 in hitting the over, but in Nola's last 5 starts, he's allowing 3.4 runs per start, while Eflin is giving up 2.2, and I expect Tampa Bay to have more success against Nola to cash the over. Take the over.